Welcome to Brain Popcorn, your daily dose of financial wisdom and motivation. We break down the world's best books on money, mindset, and success, turning powerful ideas into lessons you can use to build wealth, discipline, and purpose. Learn, grow, achieve. Financial freedom starts with the right mindset. At Brain Popcorn, we simplify the world's best money and motivational books, one powerful summary at a time. Learn wealth. Build habits. Grow daily. Never Finished by David Goggins. Full masterclass breakdown. David Goggins begins by telling you something shocking. Even after Can't Hurt Me changed millions of lives, he fell back into the same darkness he once escaped. He gained weight. He lost discipline. He felt directionless. This intro sets the tone. Most motivational books pretend the author is perfect. Goggins destroys that illusion. He says, "You don't rise once and stay risen. You rise every damn day." This book is about the second climb, the battles that come after success, the demons that return when no one is watching, the constant war against comfort and complacency. Goggins shows that true strength is not in being undefeatable, but in never staying defeated. Chapter 1. The New Low Expanded. After the massive fame of Can't Hurt Me, Goggins struggled with something few people talk about, the emptiness that comes after a major win. He became what he feared: sluggish, unfocused, soft, complacent. He explains how comfort creeps in silently. It doesn't scream, it whispers. Relax. You've done enough. You're already successful. This chapter teaches that success is often the doorway to decline if you don't stay vigilant. Goggins forces himself to confront this new weakness by returning to self-honesty, facing himself in the accountability mirror again, admitting he let his standards slip. He starts rebuilding from zero because the strongest people are the ones willing to start over. Chapter 2. Nights of Darkness Expanded. Goggins reveals a darker side of his life that wasn't fully explored in the first book. He talks about childhood abuse, emotional wounds, abandonment issues, internal loneliness, past trauma that still haunts him. Even after decades of growth, the pain returns in waves. And instead of running from it, he walks directly into it. He describes entering the dark place, a mental dungeon where old memories attack, fears return, insecurities whisper. The old version of him tries to take control. Most people avoid this place. Goggins voluntarily enters it because he knows you cannot heal what you refuse to confront, and you cannot defeat what you refuse to acknowledge. This chapter teaches emotional bravery, the courage to fight internal wars instead of hiding behind external strength. Chapter 3. Mastering the Internal War Expanded. Goggins introduces the idea that the mind is like rubber. It only grows when stretched to its breaking point. He explains how he uses long isolation, extreme cold, breath work, painful endurance, intentional hardship to stretch his mental boundaries. He doesn't do these things for glory. He does them because they force him to confront himself. He says that the mind adapts, evolves, recalibrates, gets stronger, becomes more obedient. He challenges the reader. Stop waiting for life to apply pressure. Apply your own pressure and grow. Chapter 4. The Suffering Olympics Expanded. Goggins re-enters ultra running not to win, but to destroy comfort. He signs up for brutal races. Moab 240, Badwater 135, back-to-back ultramarathons. These races expose all of his weaknesses again. Old injuries, mental fatigue, emotional cracks, physical limitations. But that's the point. Goggins argues that modern humans are addicted to convenience. Air conditioning, comfortable beds, shortcuts, soft choices, easy entertainment. He insists that the soul grows only under pressure. The more you seek comfort, the weaker you become. The more you seek challenge, the stronger you become. This chapter is a war cry against modern softness. Chapter 5. Taking Souls 2.0 Expanded. Goggins' legendary concept returns, but deeper. Taking souls means outperforming everyone when they expect you to quit. He explains, when people underestimate you, when they write you off, when they think you're done, when they expect you to crumble, that's your chance to break their mental models of you. Not for their admiration, but to prove to yourself that you are stronger than the world thinks. Goggins says, when you take someone's soul, you break their expectations, and you break your old limits. This is about psychological dominance, a mindset upgrade, a self-reinvention strategy. Chapter 6, The Real You versus the Mask, expanded. Goggins argues most people wear masks. A confident mask, a productive mask, a motivated mask, a happy mask. Behind a mask is fear, procrastination, insecurity, weakness. Goggins forces himself to strip away his own mask. He teaches you how to 1. Admit your faults. 2. Stop pretending you're okay. 3. Confront the real you. 4. Build self-respect through action. The goal is not to look tough. It's to become unbreakably real. Your true power comes when no lies remain, no excuses survive, no masks are left. Chapter 7, The Relentless Schedule, expanded. This chapter reveals his real daily routine, brutally honest and extreme. He trains in ways that seem insane, running long distances at sunrise, cross-training twice a day, doing mobility work for hours, pushing through injured days. But he explains something critical. The routine is not about the physical gains. It's about building an identity of consistency. His central idea, motivation fades, inspiration lies, excitement disappears, but identity stays. You don't train because you feel motivated. You train because it's who you are. This chapter is a lesson in turning discipline into self-definition. Chapter 8, Building a Warrior Mind, expanded. Goggins breaks down the qualities of a modern warrior. A warrior is someone who confronts pain, controls emotions, resists the easy path, stays ready for adversity, remains calm under pressure, keeps promises to themselves. He says that the world is raising weak minds, low standards, easily offended hearts, entitlement culture. A warrior must train harder than society's expectations, raise personal standards, silence emotional overreaction, embrace discomfort, stay mentally sharp. This chapter is about becoming someone who cannot be shaken by small problems. Chapter 9, Body Quits, Mind Takes Over, expanded. In this chapter, Goggins describes some of his most painful moments: running with fractured feet, dealing with heart abnormalities, hallucinating during races, passing out, collapsing, bleeding. He explains that the body will always try to shut down first. The body hates discomfort, but the mind can override, redirect, recalibrate, push beyond the body's panic. He updates his famous rule. The 40% rule is for beginners. Once trained, you have 60% more inside you. The mind's reserves expand as you repeatedly push past pain. Chapter 10, Your Final Enemy, expanded. Goggins reveals the true villain of every human life: your comfortable self, the version of you that wants shortcuts, the version of you that avoids pain. He calls it the inner coward, the inner weakness, the inner bitch voice. Yes, his actual words. Every goal you want requires sacrifice, embarrassment, grind, resilience, boredom, repetition, delayed gratification. This chapter explains why most people never succeed. They negotiate with their inner weakness and lose. Goggins teaches you to silence the negotiation, reject the comfort voice, act despite fear, build self-trust through adversity. Chapter 11, The Promise to Owe Yourself, expanded. The book ends with a vow and a challenge. Goggins admits he gets tired, he gets discouraged, he feels pain. He loses motivation. He questions himself, but he promises himself something sacred. He'll never stop fighting, never stop improving, never stop growing, never stop challenging himself, never finish. He challenges you to make the same promise. Life is not about arriving. It's about becoming endlessly. Kindly subscribe to the channel and put on the post notification. Be the first to be notified when we upload. Let's grow to 100 subscribers. Comment below if you will follow these principles and become productive and prepare your mind for success thoughts to take control. Follow me for more masterclass book summary. Share with others. Do not forget to subscribe. I will leave the link at the description and also pin it at the comment section. I have a surprise for you there. So don't hesitate. Enjoy your day.